Let's find the domain and more importantly the range of this function. The domain is straightforward. You have f of x here equals, let's see, what do we have? 1 over 1 minus x. So when you plug in 1, you have f of 1 equals 1 over 1 minus 1, which is 1 over 0, which does not exist. So that part you can graph as step 3 here. Make a number line, negative infinity, dot, dot, dot. Put a hole at 1 because it's the value excluded, and then positive infinity on the right side. And then you make the interval notation from it. So this negative infinity becomes negative infinity, comma, then you go from the left side of the 1. So 1 parentheses, hop over the hole with u for union, and resume right on the other side of it, so another parentheses, 1 comma infinity. Lots of videos on this aspect. The range part is the less obvious part. So how do we do that part? You set the expression and you set it to y. What this is asking is, does this equation have a solution for every y? For any y value that you can possibly imagine, can it be solved for a corresponding value of x? So I'm going to say y equals y times 1 minus x. That's cross multiplication at 6. That's 7. Distribute from step 6. So y minus yx at 8 here. You're going to have, so subtract the y. So 1 minus y equals negative yx. All right, and then here you're going to have dividing by negative y, 1 minus y over negative y. And that's something important right there. Why? Because this means since y is in the bottom, y cannot have the value 0. Because that would be dividing by 0 here. So y cannot be equal to 0 because 1 minus 0 over negative 0 is 1 over 0, which is d and e. In other words, there's no value of x that plugged in will give you a value of y equals 0. Doesn't exist. So specifically, that means when you draw the y-axis as a number line, you're going to go from negative infinity. You got to put a hole at y equals 0. It's excluded from the range. And then resume right on the other side and go to positive infinity. So that means that the range looks like this. Negative infinity, comma 0. Then you hop over the 0 with the parentheses and u for union. Resume on the other side and go 0 to positive infinity. So you can find the range to this process in this case. This can be a bit harder depending on the particular functions that you have. All right, I'll see you.